Yo, yo, what's up? What's up? Thank you for tuning in to another flight today on the channel. Today, got a special one for you. Going to be going from Miami over to Havana. All right, going to be going over from Miami to Havana today. Now, I know today is Boeing 777 day. I know everybody's out there with the PMDG chilling, hanging out. Me personally, I'm gonna stick with the A320 today. I know everybody's super hype about the PMDD joint, but I'm gonna let the hype die down a little bit. Um, I I've been flight simming long enough to know that with every release you get all of these bugs and all of this crazy stuff. So I'm gonna let the bugs work out first and let everybody be guinea pigs. I'll probably hop on the B777 maybe next month in a week or something like that. Again, too, I used to fly the 737 all the time, the PMDG joint. But to be quite honest, I haven't flown a PMDG or a Boeing on Flight Simulator. Actually, I've never flown a Boeing on Flight Simulator at all, but I've been so accustomed to the A320 and Airbus and stuff. I'm not really super excited about the PMDG joint. It will be nice to get in there, check it out, and everything like that. I'd be more excited like if they came out with the with the A350. Oh yeah, I'm hopping on that day one. Like I'm probably gonna call off of work for that. But or if they do the A380, yeah, I'm definitely gonna call off work for that. But I just haven't flown a Boeing in so long. I really don't care to be quite honest with you. I'm so accustomed to Airbus now and how everything works. You know, I I'm so accustomed now to how everything works that I'm gonna stick with the Airbus. So anyway, let me stop talking and go ahead and get everything set up to get out of Dodge here. Today, we are gonna go from Miami International over to Havana, and I'm not going to do it with any air traffic control because again, there's just so many people flying today. Um, I don't even really feel like messing with air traffic control, to be quite honest with you. I might turn it on for a second, just so I'm curious to hear. It's probably super busy, but I really don't even feel like messing with it. So, all right, so we're gonna go ahead and get everything set up and get out of Dodge here. The flight time today is about an hour and 15 minutes. It'll probably take us about 20-25 minutes to get set up and to get out taxiing. So let's do what we got to do first and foremost. Let's get the batteries on. All right, and that is super loud. I gotta turn that down. It's mad loud. Okay, cool. So hopefully everyone can hear me okay and everything's going good. Let me know in the comments if you can hear me okay and the audio is okay as well. All right, so we got our batteries on. We'll come on down and get some lights, our panel lights on. We'll arm the emergency. We'll do no smoking signs on, seatbelt signs on, strobes on, Navin logo we can go on. Keep the beacon off for now, and crew supply oxygen on ground control, and we'll go to our IRSs and we'll get those aligned. All right, pretty nice flight. It's going to be a pretty nice flight on today. Um, we will be departing runway 26 left today. You can see our plane, beautiful Airbus A320. And we're gonna be heading out of we're gonna be getting out of Dodge here pretty soon. So, all right. So we got that up. IRS are aligning right now. While that's going on, we'll go ahead and hit our pad on, and we'll move over to the MCDU and get everything set up. So we'll do a request. We'll pull our flight plan in. There we go. So we'll be Delta 922 today. We're going over to that is not, oh yeah, I'm sorry, this is the alternate. So we're going to Jose Marti International, that's the name of it, down in Cuba. Cool. All right, so audio's good, so let's keep it rolling. So let's go ahead and get our flight plan entered in here. Today we're going to be doing the GLADS 3 out of Miami. So let's get that set up. So Miami, we're departing runway 26. Actually, like I said, I want to hear a little bit of that air traffic control. I know it's crazy right now. So let's go ahead and go over to our pad real quick and tune in to see what we got going on. We got Miami approaches on. So let's see what we got. It's probably going crazy. Anyway, we're doing runway 26 left. We're going to do the GLADS 3 departure today. Transition's going to be lulls. I hear... Okay. I'm going to say I hear some air traffic control, but... All right, let's get air traffic control up real quick. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Audio. Check, check, check. All right. Cool. So we're doing the lulls transition today. We'll get that entered in. We're going to be coming into Havana on runway 06. We'll do an ILS approach.
Miami approach, American 214 of information Victor, request clearance IFR to Charlotte.
That is so loud.
American 214, clearance on request, standby.
I could do ATC today. Nah, freak it. I don't feel like doing it. I really don't feel like talking to them. All right, so anyway, so we're coming in ILS runway 6 and to Havana. We're going to be doing the entry 4 arrival, so we'll get that entered in. Entry 4 and our transition we don't have today, but we got to get our VIAs and we'll get those off the chart. So let's come on over. We'll grab our charts. We are going to Havana. On the entry 4. There we go. So I know this looks crazy, like probably to anyone who's not familiar with charts, this probably just looks like a bunch of gibberish. But all right, so we're coming in on the entry 4. Ooh, man. So we're coming in from Kanoa. There we go. From Kanoa. From 4 to Wosi. Okay. Wosi at 2000. Okay, and so it's giving me UHA. There we go. Wosi. All right, so Wosi is going to be our VIA, and then our transition is going to be Canoe or Kanoa. Kanoa, we'll call it Kanoa. Boom, we'll get that entered in. Perfect. So we got our flight plan entered in, and we are going to be good to go there. I'll review the charts once I get up for our arrival. For right now, I do need to review departure charts. So let's get those up real quick. So we're coming from Miami. We'll get our departure charts up, and we're going on the GLADS 3 departure today. So let's take a look at our departure. All right, so from runway 26 left, we're going to climb a heading at 272 to intercept course 260 to Casino, then on the track to 257 to Gator at or above 5,000. All right, so we'll go ahead and get all of that entered in here. So we'll do 272 on the heading. 272. All right. Okay, 272 on the heading. Altitude today is 5,000. All right. Flight directors are on. Everything is looking good there. Let's get some lights popping here. There we go. All right, let's adjust some lights down here. We got a little weather. We'll take a look at that in a minute. We'll take a look at the weather coming out of Miami. Predictive wind shear. We'll arm the spoilers. All right, everything's looking good there. Let's go over to the pad now, and we will go ahead and get our services taken care of. First and foremost, we'll get fuel in. We'll just do an instant. How long will real take? 3 minutes. We'll do an instant to get the fuel in. So we'll go ahead and pull over our jet bridge. We'll get the jet bridge attached. We can start with baggage, catering, and we'll get ready to start boarding. All right, so today we got 130 passengers, and we'll start boarding. We'll do a fast board today. It'll only be like 2.5 minutes or so. So you'll start hearing everybody getting on board here. And let's take a quick look outside. All right, baggage cart is coming up as well as catering. So while we're doing that, we'll go ahead and grab our AirbusA information. All right. All right, so altimeter is 2999er today, 29.99. All right, we got scattered at 5,000, overcast at 1,000, 2725. Excellent, cool. Our cruising altitude today is going to be 360, which we got entered in there. All right, let's grab the winds. Grab the winds, and we'll grab a little more wind. We're good there. Once we get boarded, we'll do our weight. Once we get our final numbers, we'll do weight. So, all right, we're looking good right now. So we're just gonna finish up with boarding. We can go ahead and turn on the fuel pumps at this time. Get those turned on. We are on external power. We'll go ahead and start the APU. 1, 2, 3. Boom. APU's starting up. We'll see that right here. There we go. All right. All right, APU starting. We're boarding. Predictive wind shear, everything's good there.
Boarding completed.
Cool. All right, let's do a couple fire tests. Excelente. Do cargo fire tests. Good. Good to go.
Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, on behalf of myself, your captain, the first officer, and cabin crew, I'd like to take this time to welcome you aboard our flight. We're just wrapping up some paperwork up front here and waiting to receive final numbers from the ground crew, then we'll be on our way. Flight attendants will be coming through the cabin shortly with a very important safety briefing. We do ask that you give them your full, undivided attention as they review the safety operations of this Airbus aircraft. We do appreciate your business having you aboard this flight. If there's anything we do to make your flight any more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask. Welcome aboard.
All right, so we got fuel and weight in. We can go to our performance page. We're going to be 141 VR. We'll be 143 and 143 on V2. Transition altitude is good. We'll be 1850 on there. Will be 1850 engine out. Flaps, we're going to do a flaps 1 departure today. Perfect. All right, flaps 1 departure out of Miami. Everything's looking good. Boarding is completed. APU's up. We're good to go. We'll go ahead, turn on APU bleed, kill external power, and we're going to get ready to push back here in just a moment. All right, let's grab ground charts real quick just to make sure we have those for our taxi. We'll take a look at our taxi today. We're going to do, we'll push back. We'll go November 13. We'll do Mike 11 for our taxi today. So push back November 13, Mike 11 for runway 26 left. All right. That'll be our departure. Okay, everything's looking good. Let's go ahead and we can. I like to hear those announcements. I mean, I know it's not SOP, but I will just leave it unlocked. I like to hear once we get the beacon turned on. And we can do that at this point. So we'll get the beacon turned on, like so. Wing lights
Flight
up.
attendants, arm doors, and cross-check.
All right, we're gonna get ready to push back. All right, push back. All right. All right, we got the tug is attached, so we can go ahead and kill the parking brake, and we'll go ahead and get pushed back. And we'll go ahead and start the engine. So we will Go ahead and start engine 2. See it start spooling up there as we get pushed back. All right, engine 2 is up. We'll start engine 1. Continue pushing back here. All right, that's cool. So we're pushed back. We're getting the engine number 1 started up. We can all right, tug can get unattached. The weather looks crazy today. We got some rain out here. I do want to look at that real quick. Let's take a look. I'll bring it over on the screen so we can see the weather right now in Miami. Nothing crazy. We got some cloud cover. No crazy storms over the airport right now. We do have some a little north of the airport, and then down in, down in Havana, though, where we're going, we got some major storms. So those should be passed by the time we get down there, but we may have some precip once we get down to Havana. So all right, engines are up, and we're gonna get ready to taxi here. So all right, we can kill the APU. Turn up my displays a little bit so we can see a little better. We're doing okay, we're good there. All right, speed brakes armed, auto brakes to max, and we can go ahead and taxi. Let's get out of Dodge. All right, we'll go flaps 1 for departure. Cabin check. We'll release the parking brake, and we'll start rolling. All right, we'll head over to runway 20. 26 left. Okay, so with my rudder. I don't know why I'm getting such crappy frames right now, and the frames are terrible right now. I don't know what's going on, but it's okay. I feel like once we get up in the air, things will smooth out a little bit. Seems like I'll get everything optimized, and then as soon as they make an update, like it just jacks everything up. It really sucks because I got to go back in and change everything when that happens. So it's all good though. All right, give me one moment. Gotta check something here. There we go. All right. So we're taxiing over to 27 left. I mean, sorry, 26 left for departure on today. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get lined up. There we go. Performance just improved a little bit right there too. I don't know what the heck is going on. I gotta go in and look at the settings with this new update and get it all back working correctly. But as you can see now, man, we got some major rain coming in. But we're gonna get above those. We're gonna get above those clouds here as we depart. We're gonna have clouds all the way up to about 5,000. We should break through at 5,000, but we'll still be a little overcast up to 10,000. So we have some pretty good weather coming out, which is okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the wipers as we get ready to depart. All right. Now let me check something real quick. Good. Okay. We want to just push it. We just go managed out. We don't have to worry about that. All right. Ready for takeoff. Let's go. All right. Engines to 50%. Stable and takeoff. Ooh, pretty windy. Pretty windy today on the takeoff. And there's V1. We'll rotate. Positive rate, gear up. All right, everything is looking great. Great takeoff right there. Beautiful, beautiful takeoff. Everything's looking good. Slight left turn. We'll go flaps up. Take a quick look outside as we climb out of Miami. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. All right, let me stay on the inside here. I should have put this down a little bit so you can kind of see those flight controls as I'm flying. All right, so we're coming up to 5,000. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the autopilot. All right, and there we go. You see our performance is 90,000 times better now that we're off the ground, so it's all good. All right, so let's get a quick outside view as we climb out of Miami, headed down to Savannah. I'm sorry, Havana. Havana. Beautiful, beautiful departure. It would have been cool to depart the other way, like depart over South Beach and head out south, but it's just not what we're doing today, so. All right, we're looking good. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and climb up to our cruising altitude today, which is gonna be 360. So we'll get 360 entered in here in the autopilot, and we're gonna get ready to climb, head up to our cruising altitude. So after takeoff checklist, ground spoilers unarmed, speed brakes off, everything's looking good. Let's go ahead and climb out. Again, this will be about an hour and 15-minute flight, so nothing too crazy today. As you can see, we're coming up to Gator right now, which is matching our departure that we talked about earlier. Let me turn this down just a little bit. There we go. And as mentioned, we're gonna have overcast of the clouds right up until about 10,000. We should break through the clouds at around 10,000. So right now we're gonna be in the clouds. You can see the sun a little bit coming up there, but once we get up around 10,000, we should be good to go. So seatbelt signs are good. We can turn the ignition off, and we're good to go. So there we go. We're coming up 8,000, 9,000. And just as we predicted, we'll be breaking through the clouds right at 10,000. So you can see right here, it's our altitude. We're at 9,900, 10,000. There we go, breaking through those clouds. Beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Let's get a quick outside view. We're gonna have some really nice looking clouds as we come over, especially with those storms out there. Whew. Clouds look a little ominous back there. All right, we can go ahead and kill our lights. We're above 10,000. Landing lights can come off. And we're looking good, man. So now we just sit back and cruise, man. Sit back and chill. We'll get up to flight level 360 and we'll be ready to come down. Now, I am gonna have to look at these charts. I've never flown into Havana before, so this is gonna be a really challenging flight. Really challenging arrival, I should say, especially looking at those charts, but we should be good to go. And there we go, man. Clear skies at this point. We can open a little nav map, and we can see exactly where we are. You can see like exactly where we are right now, what we're flying over. So if you're from the Miami area, if you're familiar with Loop Road and anything like that, we're just coming by Loop Road right now. As you can see, we came out of Miami here. We're headed to the west and then to the south over to Cuba. We'll be cool. So very cool to look at. All right, we'll drop that for now. And right now, we're just cruising, man. We got autopilot on. Ooh. Excuse me, please. We got autopilot on, and we're good to go. All right, yeah, man. But as I was talking about before, of course, today is a huge day in the flight simulator, in the flight simulation world. We got the new plane, Boeing, the 777 released today, and everybody's going crazy about it. I get it. I mean, it's a really, really dope plane. A part of me just doesn't feel like, I just don't feel like picking up a new like ecosystem and trying to learn it right now. I will eventually, but for right now, I'm just going to chill. Like I said, I'm gonna let everybody else download it, get the bugs out, figure out what's going on. I used to love that plane though. If you look at some of my other videos on the channel, you'll see like most of everything that I've done has been, you know, back in the day. That's all I flew was a Boeing 737. So I was very, very, very much loved that plane. But to be quite honest, it was kind of like all we had back in the Flight Simulator X days and X plane and stuff like that. There really wasn't an Airbus that I flew, you know, or anything like that. So I definitely don't know if I feel like learning another plane right now. I got a lot of stuff going on at work, a lot of projects and things, and I don't know if I have the mental capacity to to take on learning another aircraft right now. But it's cool. It's nice to know that it's out there, and then for me, it just keeps the replay value up with the simulator because at any point in time, I can go pick up the 777 or I can go pick up the 737 and you know, learn those aircraft again. And the 737 would be a cakewalk. I mean, I flew that plane for probably 7 or 8 years, so once I get back in it, I mean, it'll just come right back. But the 777 is just it's a different beast, and I don't feel like really messing with it right now. But I did watch some videos earlier, and I mean, it's absolutely amazing plane. So all right. So you'll see here we have a little discontinuity on our flight plan between Lulz and Canoe. We don't have a waypoint. So I'm sorry, we don't. We have a discontinuity, so we gotta just clear that out real quick, and we'll be good to go. So what I gotta do now, as we're climbing out, everything's looking good. We're nice and stable. I'm gonna go ahead and really start looking at these charts for Havana real quick, because like I said, this will be my first time flying in there. And they look crazy when I looked at it earlier. Like, what the heck was that? What the heck? All right, so we're going arrival, right? So we're gonna be doing this joint. So I gotta take a look at this for a second. This is a lot of information. It's not too terrible, but let's see. So we are doing the entry for We're going to track the HA407 and turn left, continue to 079, and we'll track into Woolsey to 2000. Okay, cool. So let me make sure that that's exactly what we say here. Entry HA, as you can see, this is an entry for arrival. We got the HA407 right there, or Henry Alpha 407. We got Woolsey, Whiskey Oscar Lima Sierra. And that should take us right in. So 2000. We're gonna do an ILS approach today. So cool. This is no problem at all. Really kind of easier to take a look at. It just seemed a little daunting when I first took a look at it, but we're looking good. Yeah, so we'll be coming in this way. HA47 at 4,000 down to 2,000, and we're looking good. We will look at our approach. Like I said, we're going to do an ILS runway 6 approach today. So let's get that chart up so we can take a look, and we can also just start entering in everything we need to enter in. So right here, our localizer, the 2000, our decision height is going to be 420 today. So 420 feet on the decision height. Like I say, we'll go ahead and start setting up for our arrival, because like I say, it's a pretty quick flight. So let's get everything entered in here. So 420 on the barrel. Transitions 4,000. 128. Cool. Let's get our altimeter for arrival there. It's going to be 1017. Excuse me. Temps are going to be 26. And the wind is going to be 180 at 2 knots today. So 180 at 2 knots. 180 at 2. And we're going to do a flaps 3 departure today. I'm sorry, landing on today. So cool. We're looking good. We're climbing out great. We're almost to our top of climb. We'll be at top of climb here in about 40 nautical miles, right? 40? Yeah, just a little under 40 nautical miles. We'll be at our top of climb. At that point in time, everything should be good to go. I'll go ahead and kick off the seatbelt signs for now. No portable devices can come off as well. So people need to get up, move around, do what they need to do. They can do that at this point. We're very stable. We can take a look at our FMC right here. We're only 11 minutes in to the flight right now, but we can take a look at our approach and what we're going to be doing. Making a left turn right here. What we're going to be doing coming in. So we're looking good, man. Everything's looking dope. Quick outside view. It's beautiful Airbus A320. All right, so right now, we just sit back and chill, relax, hang out, get some peanuts and what they be, peanuts and ginger ale. All right, so we got about 3,000 more feet to go until we get up to cruising altitude. We're looking for 360 today. We'll just chill. Man, I'm tired. I keep yawning. I don't mean to keep yawning like that. All right, so everything's going good, man. At this point in the flight, we're just chilling. We've done our briefings. We know what we're doing coming in to our approach. So I'm excited. I've never flown into Cuba before. This will be the first time, so I feel like it's gonna be pretty dope. Now I know this thing said that it was an hour and 15-minute flight, but I don't think it is. I really think I think it's gonna be shorter than that. It's probably gonna be around 45 minutes, I would say, but we'll see. Just from what I'm looking at, we'll see. All right, so we just reached our cruising altitude. We should get an announcement here from the captain.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again from the flight deck, your captain speaking. We've just reached our cruising altitude for the flight. As we begin to settle in, I do want to remind you to please keep your feet and elbows clear from the aisle, as the flight attendants will be coming through the cabin with galley carts shortly. Also, one more reminder to please refrain from congregating near the front galley where the flight deck door is located. Thank you.
All right, so we're making a right turn, and we're going to be to our top of descent here in about 40 nautical miles. So at that time, we're going to start descending into Havana. Like I say, very, very short flight. I mean, as everybody and their mama know, like Miami to Havana really isn't that long. So I really think the landing is going to be really dope today. Should have some really nice scenery coming into Havana. Very, very clear day. Obviously, I'm not running this at the current time. I am running it with live weather, so the weather is exactly what it'll be. But night flights are cool, but night flights, there's not a whole lot to see. So like if this was the real time, you know, it's currently 9:35, like we would be looking like this. And I don't think anyone wants to sit here and watch darkness. It's not a whole lot of fun to take a look at. So I just pull the time back a little bit just so we can just have a little better look at the scenery and see what's going on. Right now, obviously, we're over water, so it's not a whole lot to see. But as we get into Havana, it should definitely be some real nice scenery. So, all right, we are about 30 nautical miles from our top of descent. So we're going to start descending into Havana here in no time flat. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I said 1 hour and 15 minutes. That might have been from gate to gate, maybe. Let me look back at this. Departure time. Oh, no. There we go. Air time's only 49 minutes. So I'm like, what? I knew that wasn't right looking at that. So I was right. I was 100% right when I said looking at everything, it would be about 45 minutes or so. So we're scheduled for 49 minutes, not an hour and 15 minutes. So cool. We're going to be on the ground here in about 20 minutes or so. Super quick flight, which is good. I haven't flown in a little while, so it's nice to just do a real quick one, keep my skills up. From where kids don't get a new jacket at fall. All right, we're about 15 miles to our descent. I'm headed to the goal. Okay. All right, we're going to start descending into Havana. All right, so we'll set our final altitude here. We'll set it at 2,000. And we'll go ahead and start descending. So we'll see our vertical speed indicator here starting to come down. We'll see our altitude start to drop as we make our way into Havana. I keep wanting to say Savannah. I don't know why. So there we go. We see that. We also engines rolling back.
As we have noticed, we have begun our initial descent down to our destination. Now would be a good time to wrap up any business you need to take care of as we prepare for our approach. If you are up, once you return to your seat, we ask that you remain seated until the aircraft arrives safely at the gate. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival.
We'll leave the seatbelt sign off for now. With it being sort of a quick flight, give people time to get back to their seats and do what they need to do. So, all right. So we're descending nicely into Havana. We're going to be on the ground in just about 15 minutes. 15 minutes tops. All right. Everything is looking real good. You can see we are starting our turn toward HA407. And we'll be on the ground shortly. Oh, hopefully have a good landing today. Oh. Tired tonight. All right. We currently have 22,700 feet. We are descending nicely today. All right, we'll go ahead and throw on the seatbelt signs. Get everybody back into their seats for landing. Man, just a really nice flight today. We had a little weather coming out of Miami, but nothing too crazy. Nothing we can't deal with. Go back. All right, there we go. We can see Cuba right here. You see the coastline as we make our descent and approach in. Again, like I said, this will be my first time coming in, so we'll see what happens. So I think today I'll probably make it a little challenging. I think I'm gonna try to hand fly it in at from like 1,000 feet. Be a nice little challenge. Should be a lot of fun. With that in mind, pull the camera down a little bit so we can see. Wish we could. Oh, okay, we might be able to see the flight controls as well. Ooh. Oh, can't really see the flight controls right there. Let me see if I move this over a little bit. Maybe we can get both in there. Yep. Medici calling. All right. So we're gonna descend down to 4,000. I'm sorry, down to 4,000. We'll go ahead and turn on our lights. Let's slow down a little bit. We'll pull a little speed brake just so we can slow down a little faster. All right. All right, we're a little high, so I'm gonna manually descend us down a little bit. That'll make us speed up, but I'll pull a speed brake just a bit, try to keep us at our altitude we should be at. I'm sorry, our speed we should be at. Excuse me. Cool. Everything's looking great. So there's Cuba. We're over Cuba right now, man. Like I said, it's my first time here. Havana should look pretty dope. Weather's not bad. Oh, yeah, we were supposed to have some weather. It must have cleared out. We were looking at that earlier. But it looks like it looks like it pretty much cleared out the weather. So that's cool. All right, so we'll go ahead and activate the approach phase. Again, we're landing flaps 3, so we'll hit our flaps 3 on GPWS. And we can do flaps 1. All right. Quick look outside. It's Cuba countryside. Okay. The flight will be, I mean, the flight time is just right on point. We're at 40 minutes right now. Say we're looking for about a 45-minute flight or so, 49 minutes, but I started my clock a little late, couple minutes late, so we're right on time.
2,500.
All right, 2,500.
$2,000.
All right, so 2,000 is going to be our altitude. All right, we'll arm the spoilers. We'll do flaps 2. I thought seatbelt signs were on. And we can go flaps 3. There we go. Man, we're looking really, really good. All right, we're gonna get ready to capture the glide slope here. Capture the localizer and glide slope, and we'll be ready to land. Yeah, man. Really dope. All right, so we got the localizer. And we can go ahead and let down the landing gear. Quick outside view. See those gear coming out. Don't have the runway in sight yet, but that's okay. Still about 7 nautical miles out. It's a little foggy on the ground down there, but it's not too bad. Still don't have the runway just yet. Glide slope is coming in right now. There we go. Still don't have the airport in sight just yet, or the runway in sight just yet. We'll see it in a minute though. It's a pretty foggy day out in, foggy evening out in Havana. We should get under that though, so we should be fine. Don't, there we go. I got the runway in sight now, so we're good. Let's get ready to put her on the ground. Now, I thought about flying this in from 1,000, but I'll probably fly it in from about 500. Okay. All right, we're gonna kick the autopilot off, and we are completely hand flying it right now.
Minimum.
Continue.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 5.
Beautiful landing, yo. Beautiful. Does not get much better than that. Beautiful landing on today. We have made it to Cuba. Excellent, excellent, excellent landing. Great flight. We'll get clear of the runway. Then we'll clean up the aircraft here. Just as we get clear. All right, we can go ahead and go flaps up. We'll turn those spoilers off. We'll turn on the APU. And we're good, man. Great, 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 excellent flight today. Really, really good landing. I love it. I love it, man. So we'll taxi around here to the gates. Not necessarily gates here in Havana. We'll probably have to use stairs. But all in all, man, excellent flight. We landed right at like 49 minutes exactly, just about, because like I said, I started my clock just about 2 minutes late, so we got down right at like 47 minutes. So, man, you cannot. I mean, it's awesome. Really, really excellent flight. We'll see where we'll park at today. go. We'll come right around the fuel truck, and then we'll get parked, and we'll be good to go. Thanks again, man, for tuning in to another flight on the channel, and really appreciate you tuning in. Great flight, Miami to Havana. First time here, but everything worked out excellent. And there we go. We'll set the parking brake real quick. APU should be online at this point. APU is online. We will go ahead and kill the engines. Boom. And there we have it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, like and subscribe if you want to. No pressure. And we'll see y'all on the next one, all right?